How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Lobster TCG. We are back at it again with some more Gundam beta event footage here. This is the first round. We're going to speed this up just so that we can get through everything. We're both learning the game on this day, so everything's kind of slow. So first we're going to get a Demi-Trainer blocker out here. Pretty solid turn one start. I play out the gun tank, but unfortunately I don't really understand the card off the bat, and the unit has to be tapped, unfortunately. So Demi-Trainer stays on the board while we're looking at all the rules here. My opponent puts down the Academy School of Technology here as a base, and he has his first base on board. Then we pass turn here. I'm looking to answer back, if I remember correctly. And I think the first few turns here, nothing much happens. Just because there aren't too many exciting units you can throw down on the early turns here, and a lot of the better units require you to be at level 4 or more. So then I just answer back with my own base. I pull out a Fall Mail, brings out a 3/1 Charzaku 2 token. So hopefully that can put me a little bit ahead here of the curve. It forces my opponent to either answer my Zaku or hit my base. He plays down a Strike Gundam here, draw 1, discard 1. Very solid for early game filtering. Try to find those pilots or mobile suits that you're looking for to get down a little later in the game. So after some figuring out, we have the Guel Jeddirk being attached to the Demi-Trainer here, just to add a little bit more sustain onto it. Okay, has that attached just to give it a little bit more bulk when it comes to blocking out the rest of the units. I'm going to answer in turn with a Charzaku 2 here, and then attach a Chang Wu Fei. I completely forget that I can bring out another Zaku token, so that kind of nips me in the bud there. There's a few things I don't remember, I don't fully understand in the game, so unfortunately I forget a couple of the triggers here. And then after a little bit of confusion on how pairing works with piloting and mobile suits, we come back to a somewhat normal board state here. I just have one Zaku pinged here. I get hit with a Darabald and gets bounced. My Zaku gets bounced off, and then Soletta Mercury gets put onto the Strike Gundam to bolster it up a little bit as well. Soletta Mercury pretty solid. Every time your unit attacks, you get to restand a resource, so that's pretty solid, especially in a game where resources can get a little tight, especially with pilot and mobile suit management. Hits me with the Strike Gundam, and that pretty much destroys my base there from both attackers. Can't really keep up here, so I'm on the back foot once again. I have my Zaku here. I'm looking to have to try to control board with blue-green against my white-blue opponent here. It's kind of tough. I think I swing 5 here at the Strike Gundam, and he blocks it with his blocker here. I ping for thoroughly damaged here onto the Demi-Trainer, and then take another ping at it with the gun tank. I play out the Gundam Sandrock. I don't have a Maganek in my hand, unfortunately, so I don't get to go wide. But other than that, I think I do what I can there. Unfortunately, through the battle, my Charzaku gets destroyed, and I completely forget again that I can create a Zaku token. That would have changed actually a whole lot. Actually would have helped me a lot better. We have Ailstrike Gundam coming down, big legend rare here, and then Soletta Mercury once again getting paired to it, bolstering it up, and then my Sandrock gets sent right back to hand, and then the gun tank gets taken out here. unfortunately. Once again, my board is a little barren. Back on the left back foot. Those two Zaku tokens would have helped a lot. I play white base here just to try to do something here, find an out. And I can pay 2 to bring out a 3/3 RX-78 Gundam here. So that's exactly what I do. Pay the 2, bring out a 3/3. And I think white base is pretty solid, especially a blue-green aggro deck can help a lot. You have fall mail and you have white base to create those tokens. You can help cheat out some extra bodies here. I bring down another Zaku 2, the green one here, just to try to have an answer for something later down the line. And trying to reestablish myself here. I still haven't taken out that base that he put down earlier in the game, so we'll see what we can do here. I put in a thoroughly damaged to Link after some confusion on how pairing pilots and how their effects are activated. We come to the conclusion that no, they don't activate if you pair them. So I take it back, and I just have an extra 1 resource left standing. From there, I pass turn, and we'll see how my friend runs away with it here. Essentially, how much I can do. I'm down to 4 health. I have a base. Hopefully, it stays for a couple other turns here. Okay, so we get down a Perfect Strike Gundam here, and the regular RX-78 Gundam. Then we're gonna get swung at by the Strike Gundam here. A little bit of ping damage on our base, and then he's going to tap 1. We're gonna put Kira Yamato onto the RX-78 Gundam. Pretty crazy pilot. When you attack, you can choose any of your units. They get +2 attack points. You can put it on the one you're currently swinging with, or you can put it on anything else. It's pretty crazy. Very strong card. I can see a lot of use in it on the early games as of right now. I paid 2. Bring out a gun cannon. If you don't know white base, there's a few other states that can affect what gets put out. I play out a Gundam MA form here. Just to try to go wide, I go 3 into the Strike Gundam, try to knock it down. We'll see what we can do here. He blocks with the Perfect Strike Gundam, and my Zaku is gone. I have the RX-78 token here. Debating whether or not I should swing. I'm still looking at what I have here in hand. I ping thoroughly damage and just ping it off the board here, and then I swing. I think I swing 3 here into the Strike Gundam. The whole game I'm kind of on the back foot is really unfortunate. I ping 3 at the Strike Gundam. He blocks with the Ale Strike Gundam. Very strong card. So now it's his turn. I'm staring down a pretty strong line here, unfortunately. And then I get hit with a Witch and the Bride. Bounce my Gundam MA form back into my hand. Not much you can do about that. Once again, blue-white proving to be very strong with how they control the board and prevent you from playing, unfortunately. And my friend is a player that used to play black cards in One Piece, so control is right up his alley. He brings out a G-Fighter here. Basically can give one of your units high maneuver, which is unblockable, but I don't have any blockers up, so just another body on board just to really help put more pressure onto my life. All I have is this gun cannon, just a 1/1 little measly thing, ding thing. So I'm pretty much staring down the barrel of defeat, unfortunately. There's not much I can do to turn it around. He's been bouncing my board left and right. I bring out my first Gundam MA form just to think, see what else I can do here. And I'm thinking, and there's really not many options left in my hand. If I remember correctly, I think I just have a bunch of expensive units on board. I'm looking to go high. I think I make the mistake of trying to really put an emphasis on link pairing these pilots. I think I have a whole bunch of pilots in hand. Honestly, I should just, really forego that thought process and then buff my units up here. So then he gets a Launcher Strike Gundam swinging at me here, just left and right. I do get a Burst Fall Mel here to save myself from absolute defeat, but it's not really much else I can do about that. So like I said, staring down the barrel of defeat, my base is gone. He passes the turn. I pretty much concede here off that, essentially give him the win, but he wants to play it out. He wants to see what else I can do here. Now when it's too late, I put the pilots on here and just swing out and try to clear board, but writing's on the wall. The game's pretty much over. So blue-white proving to be a very strong deck. Control and blockers are huge as of right now. In the beta kit, at least, white are the only cards that have access to blockers. So blockers were pretty strong in this. I couldn't really ping what I wanted, unfortunately. But yeah, if you like that video, you want to see some more content here, like and subscribe, and I'll see you till next time. Thank you.